Yep, he's going to talk about inflation, what it is, what it ain't. I'm going to tell you like this. I watched hearings earlier in 2021, early this year, like January, and they were talking about how they control the inflation. They're going to let it get up to here. We haven't had any in so long. They're just going to let it do this. It's for the better. And, in long term, it'll average out to a low number. This was the Federal Reserve in front of Congress talking this year in front of the Senate, explaining why they're going to let it get out of control. Then I told my wife it's going to turn into a hell at the end of the year. Now, how can a dumbass person who don't know nothing but cleaning gutters and toilets and fixing people's roofs have any inclination about these things? Why? Because these son of a guns tell you all this crap. And this guy's going to sell you on how we're doing better. Watch. Let's see.
Cash that went to lower income households.
Oh, you got money.
And the fact that, unemployment, we've created a lot of jobs, unemployment has come in, and wage growth
unemployment's down.
Households is extraordinarily strong. That's where the labor market's been tightest and where we've seen the biggest pay increases. The higher inflation certainly dings the finances of low and middle income households, but I think if you take the net of all of it, they're probably still coming out better, meaningfully better than otherwise would have been the case.
Oh,
yeah,
meaningfully
it's
better.
important to have that insight into the data, right? Like you said, if you look at those low-income households, they still have some pretty significant purchasing power vis-a-vis what they have.
No, we don't, buddy. Everything's more. Oh my God, that's a lie.
Thanks, Paul.
Now, as we've just been talking about, that chaos throughout the world's supply chains are causing all kinds of problems. Some you might guess, and others are actually more surprising. The latest potential shortage, okay, get a hold of yourselves, turkey. And right before the holiday season, when
right before turkey
we're looking for them, Anna Stewart
right before turkey day
around an English turkey farm dealing with a looming
Oh, y'all are back from school. All right.
Our orders now are,
Back to the video. Look at all them turkeys. Isn't that neat? But there's a shortage of labor in Turkey, and a shortage of labor here, and a shortage of labor there, and
making sure that
sorry, sir.
They've got their turkey ordered. It's not going to be, there'll be a shortage of British turkeys, but it's not going to be, you don't have to go to the supermarkets and start fighting for your turkey or anything like that.
The
Why
British
not?
Poultry Association estimates there will be 20% fewer British turkeys on
If
shelves.
I don't bring a
this
turkey home,
Christmas
I'm getting killed
due to a
by me wife, you
15%
bloke.
shortage in the poultry workforce.
How much of the labour shortage in the UK is to do with Brexit? How much is to do with the pandemic?
There's no doubt that a lot of the European
Automation,
workers
deed.
went through
Just
the
kidding.
Pandemic, and a lot of them haven't come back, whereas they normally would have come back. I think certainly in my instance, talking to the guys who came to work for us, they don't see a future here anymore. So they've got to they've got to find work in Europe, and they will. There's lots of work out there. So they just don't see a future here, so they're not coming back.
And what about the government's response that we just need to pay this labour force more? We need British people to pluck turkeys, and we're going to have to pay them more.
I don't know. Around here there is no unemployment. How can I honestly expect someone to give up their full-time job to come and help us?
So what are y'all going to do?
That's totally and utterly unrealistic.
That's interesting.
There is no unemployment around here. We've tried. Like I say, I would dearly love.
What is his answer? Is it automation? Is it foreigners? Immigration? What's he pushing towards?
With all the hassle and everything that goes with that 5 weeks production, it would be. So that's just a crazy thing to say.
Kelly Bron says
Immigrant
they're
labor.
managing to match last year's turkey production, but it's the first
Immigrant
year in
labor.
20 they
That's
haven't
fine.
increased it.
Does this mean the problems we're seeing this Christmas, we're going to see them again next Christmas? And the Christmas
If we do not get a seasonal worker scheme, the turkey.
Oh, it is about immigrant workers.
The
Gotcha.
UK turkey business just shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink.
Seasonal worker deal.
Anna Stewart, CNN,
Whatever.
Danbury, Essex.
That's everything.
Okay.